Hello, you guys. So, a lot of crazy things today. Priscilla's channel is down. Mama Goob claims that her channel got struck 18 times. Hi, Skrink. Um, and apparently Mama Goob could not post to her channel because she posted to Instagram today. So we're going to discuss. Hi, Emily. Um, just kind of chat about what's going on in the Alex verse. I've been so out of the loop. I was out of town. Then I have so much stuff going on with the kids and oh my gosh, excuse me. Wow. And I'm feeling a little under the weather, but I felt like I needed to come on and chat about this. So, we're starting off on Tara's channel because she made a post. It feels like everybody's super butthurt. The Reddit is wild right now. I was just looking. It's it's just like, when you're on a plane and you get that yucky, icky, like just from being within a metal tin can for hours. It's just that kind of thing, like a sinus thing. Um, okay, so they're so mad, and it's hilarious to me. I was just like reading a little bit. Mavis and Mutthead apparently got a strike. So I'm wondering if, with all of the new things that are going on YouTube and the ways that they made it easier for creators to strike people that are using their content, I'm thinking it must have happened. Wow. Oh my gosh, T-Dub, you're here. I saw you in Tara's comments. Speaking of which, you are front and center here. You got Tara butt hurt. But so I'm thinking she must have gotten like alerted that she could copyright strike all these people, and she was just like, click, yup, I'll do it. That's just what I imagine happening, because I highly doubt she was sitting around going around every single channel and striking 18 videos a piece. Like, that's just not how I think it went down. I think she just got a notification about it or something like that. Not that I know, because I've never had that issue. Nobody's stealing my content. But okay, so Tara made a little butthurt post. Aw, apparently someone's in her feelings this morning while baby Minecraft is at daycare. That's so rude, baby Minecraft. Alex is sitting on her ass working, quote unquote, through reaction channels and reporting them. Such hard work and dedication. If only her points worked harder for her. I'm trying to talk like Tara. Or she worked harder with her gastric bypass. Roll eyes. They have, T-Dub. Priscilla's channels have been removed. She's like so mad about it. Like, stay pressed, Tara. What's so funny is I was thinking, how funny would it be if Tara's not even relevant enough to have gotten a copyright strike? That would crack me up if she didn't even get one because Alex didn't think it was even worth it. Like, that would be hilarious. So then here's T-Dub, our girl T-Dub, Alex probably wasn't the one who got Moo Shell's channel taken down. Tell Cornella we said hey. And Tara with her butt hurt replying, actually, she was, but you think what you want. Go back to your little group and chat away. She's like, she's such a baby. So I was on Reddit and I saw a very concerning comment. Alex and that Wawa group are thinking that they won at this point. They are over there celebrating on their sad, pathetic YouTube channels because of all of this. What they failed to realize is the more reaction channels will continue to pop up because they always do. They're fighting a losing battle, and Alex is still a miserable 400-pound loser who is tanking. Her views are on the toilet regardless. She's in a dead marriage on the verge of divorce with abuse allegations because her son still isn't moving at 1 year old. So even if every reaction channel gets banned/terminated, she will continue to be exposed on other platforms. Her life is a shit show and her much deserved karma is incoming. People are watching her very closely concerning the safety of her son. So this short-lived joy her stands are having will end. Just wait on it. That right there, that is not simply disliking a creator. That is unadulterated hate. That is somebody that wants the worst and wishes the worst on Alex. And the Wawa slander is so serious. Like, I feel they're blaming this all on Wawa spirits when Priscilla knew that her content was straddling a line for a long time. That sounds like Snowy reactions. Oh my God. Like a miserable 400-pound loser who's tanking. So if she's so irrelevant, if nobody cares, if her views are tanking, if she's going down the toilet, why does it matter? Why are you so obsessed with getting one over on her? What kind of win is it to make somebody who's already apparently losing in your eyes, which actually her views really are going down the tubes. So it's happening on its own. Like they're getting mad at Alex and they're upset that like how does she have so much pull? Like I keep seeing like how does she have so much pull? She literally gets like less than 20,000 views on every video. She does not have that much pull. Like she's not having a great time on YouTube herself and they're acting like she's celebrating. I haven't seen her celebrating at all. Like so yeah. So Tara's got this oh, that evil cow. Karma is on the way for her. Like they all keep talking about karma, horrible person, this and this. They want to talk about karma, but they don't want to talk about their role in something like this, where karma works both ways, honey. It doesn't just punish the people that you don't like. Like, if you believe in karma, you believe in karma altogether, not, oh, you only get karma if you're doing something wrong and your name is Alexander Rodriguez. No, you get it if your name is Rudy Val too, or Rapunzel or whatever. And then this fucking Laura Bell, I know you're here. I know you're fucking here. You're obsessed with me. Why are you so obsessed with me? Reactor Roundup is having a live tonight discussing Priscilla's channel being taken down. Why are you so obsessed with me, Laura? Please let us all know. I know you're one of the 14 people in this chat. Like, clearly there's something going on that's making you come over to my channel, making you comment all over the place, even though you seem to think that all of my ideas are wrong and I'm wrong. Hi, Laura. Wawa Spirits is here. She's talking too. If you have any questions, we can do a Q&A with Wawa Spirits. It's just these people, they're happy when they're winning, quote unquote winning. But then if anything happens that challenges that, they were, beside themselves and through the moon when Priscilla got her channel back, quote unquote, got her channel back. Who knows if that's actually what happened or if that was another made up story. But they were beside themselves with victory. And then now that this happened, they're all upset. Well, they need to just climb out of Alex's ass, because I think that this stems from an unhealthy obsession with Alex, and it's not going to end well. The way that they get so worked up. Yeah, Frankie, and you're one of them. Hi, Frankie. Glad you could make it. Glad you could make it, girl or guy. Here you are. You thought it was interesting enough and important enough to make it, didn't you? Who cares? Who cares if people don't like Alex? I don't like Alex myself. And what is your point, Frankie? Do you have one? Hi, Stray Cat. So I was gonna go to Mama Goob's video. Oh, I have 17. I almost have 20, Frankie, if you're paying attention, girl. So I was thinking about going to Mama Goob's video, but I actually don't know if she posted it to her YouTube. Aw, Frankie, why are you so quiet? Okay, obviously you care, Frankie, because you're here and you're commenting. Why do you care? I'm not trying to break news. I'm not getting monetized. I only have 200 followers, but guess what? It doesn't matter. Who cares? So Priscilla, literally, Priscilla at the end was sitting there playing Alex's video and going, look, heifer, 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 pause, heifer, pause, heifer. I mean, she wasn't saying anything of substance. She wasn't adding anything to it. She could have literally just sat there and let it run with how much she was actually adding to the video. Tara just sits there and goes, I mean, I don't know. Oh. And then she unpauses. She pauses just to go, like, and wordlessly say that she's upset with Alex and she can't ever communicate why. I know. Poor Sinatra. I don't know how bad I feel for Tony, because he married that nightmare and I'm sure he knows who she is. So I don't know how bad I feel for Tony, but definitely Sinatra. I'm feeling bad for her and bad for him. And You can tell that Priscilla is an asshole off camera to her dog because, like, when she's on, she'll be like, "Darling, my little darling. Oh, you're so wonderful. Oh, Sinatra, my baby. Oh, my little angel, open the door." And, like, you can tell she's laying it on thick for the microphone because she doesn't normally talk to the dog like that. I know. uh, when I saw that short of her walking the dog in like a very populated area with a bunch of cars going by and he didn't have a leash on and she tried to say that it was a dog park. I've never seen a dog park literally on the street with no fence. Pissy is a bitch. She's an asshole. And the way that she talked to Tony too, I know that I have a clip of her yelling at Tony about dropping the remote. I need to find it because she was so rude. Like the remote drops and you can hardly hear it, and she's like, "Again, really, really, Tony, really." And then he picks it up and he's like, "Oh, sorry," and she's like, "Every time, every time, every time, every time." Like she was so like very activated over him daring to drop the remote. It was eye-opening about who Priscilla really is. Okay, got her channel taken down recently? Like, that's crazy. She hasn't even posted in years. It had to have just triggered Alex, to do something. There's no or YouTube just did it on their own. Yeah, I'm thinking they do because didn't I post something about it? I posted about this exact thing and I was like, our girls are going to get demonetized, but I didn't realize they were all going to get taken down. And I don't think they realized either. They really thought that they were okay. Um, but yeah, YouTube is tightening monetization rules. Channels with unoriginal content like reactions, compilations, or reused clips without real transformation risk being demonetized. It's good because I feel like there's a lot of shitty channels out there that just do whatever and think that they're okay because they're classifying themselves as a reaction channel. Just like even Priscilla said, even Alan struck her, which that would make me laugh if Alan actually went through and made the effort to strike her and she was still um loving on him. Yeah, I don't know where instant karma is. Is she okay? Like I know that she posted something on her YouTube that said she was having a bad mental health moment and she was going to be back in a little bit. Um, like the last time we were on a live, she had that guy on there. Um, but I don't remember any other live after that. And I remember her being upset and needing to take a break. But that's really all I know about what's going on with instant karma. Ugh, boys are stupid. Yeah, if you're here, girl, we're thinking of you. We love you. Oh my God, Frankie, I just want to let you know I have 25 people in here now. We just want to let you know. Um, so on a not Alex front, did you guys see all the stuff about the Coldplay concert? I'm sure you did. Everybody saw it. But I was glued to my phone that day. I thought it was so funny that like everybody on the internet, no matter who they were making a joke about this. Um, oh, I know, Frankie, where'd you go? Crone suspect in your rogue. I know. Wawa spirits. Come, Wawa spirits, and get the Reddit taken down. Okay, Frankie, I'm glad. Keep laughing. What is your point? Like, nobody cares. I feel like you're trying to get some gotcha on me. Like, girl, we are all talking about the same shit, but I'm talking about how unhinged and obsessed you are with a new mother that you don't even know. And you're talking about me because I think you're crazy. Okay, good. When she said she got struck by Alan, I was intrigued, really. Like, I wanted to see the email that she got. Apparently 20 people, stray cat. They're all laughing at me. I'm so sad. I think I'm gonna get off and cry now. Okay, Frankie, but I have all my teeth. Can Tara say that? Spoiler alert, she can't. Um, no beard. Mm-mm. No beard. I don't have a back with a crack. No goats. No dogs. I just, man. Tara, is that you, Tara? Did you take on a new persona? Frankie. Asher, is that you? She left up. Jasmine, she left up. Poor unfortunate fools, or whatever that song is that she. I'm just, yeah. It's really so funny to me that Frankie, like, really believes she can hurt my feelings by saying that people are laughing at me. Like, I'm a comedian, girl. I love when people laugh at me. Oh, wait. Nella put some of her videos back? Oh, no. She left her lives there. Okay. Emily, let us know your diagnoses of Tara. Okay, I'm going narcissistic personality disorder because she accuses everybody else of being narcissistic, and I feel like narcissistic people always accuse other people of being narcissistic. I mean, here's the thing. I've been super disconnected from Hi, sweetie. I've been super disconnected from the internet altogether for a long time. Like, I pop in, I pop out. I'm not stalking Alex's page. I don't care that much. I would The only things that I really ever tried to report were really vile things that they did. I have never gone on and reported anything that just because it was them, and I really didn't care because it was entertaining to me when I was online to see the next thing that they were going to do. So I think it's funny that they think that we are over here reporting them and whatever. Like, I'm not reporting them under Alex's name. I'm not reporting. I don't care enough. I'm not online enough to be doing that. Pissy deserved to be reported. Pissy deserved to have her channel taken away. I just wasn't I just wasn't reporting them. Yeah, like, it's summertime. I'm outside. I have tons of sports and t-ball and swimming and all kinds of things going on. I have porches to drink on. I have pools to sit by. Like, if they're that obsessed with Alex right now and they think that she's a loser, but I think that they're losers, if that makes sense. Does that make sense, Frankie? How's your daughter Not anymore. They're obsessed and they don't want to admit that they're obsessed. So they say that she's irrelevant and she's stupid and she means nothing. But if she was irrelevant, stupid, and meant nothing, you wouldn't be talking about her all the time. And you wouldn't be so activated and triggered that she reported you and got your channels taken down. It wouldn't matter to you. Go online, go offline and live your life, Frankie, aka Tara. Okay. So, should we watch a Tara video? Because, okay, so Tara is really the only one that actually has not, from what I've seen, I don't think any of her videos have gone anywhere. Unless she, yeah, I'm pretty sure this was the last video she uploaded. And Deal With It Who Can't Deal With It has been missing. Snowy reactions. Oh, we could do a snowy reactions one. She's interesting to me. She's super mild. I thought she was mild and she had a written statement. She's such an asshole. And you know what, Laura Bell? I know you're fucking here. And by the way, Frankie, I have 29 people watching, and I'm sure 26 of them are laughing at me. But guess what? Oh my God, what was I going to say? Oh, Laura Bell said that I posted that thing about Mama Goob's husband and how he was posting racist things about Obama and about white privilege. And she said, oh, people just can think whatever they want in the US. Laura Bell, darling, you literally follow around a 32-year-old mother pointing out all the things that you think she does wrong. And you're telling me that Mama Goob's husband and his racist and sexist views are okay? Because he's in America. Last I checked, Alex is also in America. And Laura Bell, I can do limited math. You're right. Very limited. Laura Bell definitely is MAGA because she was on another video that I saw defending Elon Musk and talking about how he didn't do um, a salute. He is autistic. So they seem to think everybody is afraid of Alan, Michelle. But I don't know. They really think that Alan is just like, ooh, so scary. Mama Goob said, "Welp, guys, here we are." And she put like a long video on her Instagram of her saying that um she got struck 18 times. They do. They're all very self-loathing. They all hate to see any woman that doesn't rely on a man the way that they did. And they also hate to see someone that does not have to be attached at the hip to their child 24/7 and still live a fulfilled life. I'm not saying Alex is perfect, and I'm not saying that I think she's some, you know, paragon of virtue. I don't know what kind of mother she is because I don't really see it. But the thing is that they think that you need to be laying at the feet of your children all day long, worshiping them and asking them if they need anything else, and sacrificing blood, sweat, and tears and never getting a break. And that's what they consider true motherhood. And you can tell that because of the way that they speak about the things that they did when their kids were babies. So T-Dub, that's I we should watch that. It was hysterical. I was laughing so hard at her like really serious demeanor as she talked about something that was so absurd. She's how old? How old is the average Gen Xer? She's 57, 58 years old, and she's putting herself in that type of situation, and she has something to say about Alex? Excuse me? That's right, Skrink. They believe that motherhood is absolute sacrifice, and that's the only thing that motherhood is allowed to be. As a mother, you have to say, I walked through hot coals 24/7, and just so that my child would never think that I was ever away from them. And just reading that doesn't even make sense. I'm just talking out of my ass, but just reading some of their Reddit posts, they really do believe that you should be worshiping at the altar of your husband and children 24/7, and they're activated when somebody has help from their husband. They're definitely like he was babysitting his own children type of vibes. So Jasmine, Devon, I'm going to call her Devon. She was renting a room from a man, and I don't know where she found him, but she said he was gay, and she was renting the top floor of his house, but he had all kinds of drama, and he had a boyfriend that was even more drama and did hard drugs and things like that. And she had to call the police, and then she had to leave her rented room at 58 years old. Yeah, the way they talk about her, Michelle, makes me sick. It really upsets me because they like to talk about karma a lot, but they don't seem to understand that the way that they talk about another human being is terrible. And T-Dub, oh, I don't watch Samantha Joe, but um so she's become a hermit, stays in her PJs all day, and only makes a vlog when she has a sponsorship. Then she complains about her mental health, breastfeeding, and her weight, which honestly relatable as a new mom, I must say. But so the thing is, they put these other creators up on a pedestal. Samantha Joe, what's her face? Kelly Strack. These people who they don't know shit about. Priscilla doesn't know a fucking thing about Samantha Joe. And the only reason why she says that Samantha Joe is a good mom and a good creator and things like that is because other people tell her she's better than Alex. Laura Bell being one of them. Hi, Laura. Samantha Joe seems like just it's like Alex in a different font to me. Like, they don't seem that different. Yeah, I'm super obsessed, Frankie. You're right. I made a whole channel about just one person, and then I talk about them every single time they upload. Oh, wait. That's the reaction channels for Alex. Frankie. Hi, Buck. I mean, Alex's content is very stale. She posts the same thing basically every day at this point, and I think that's why her views are struggling. But I don't think Samantha Joe really uploads at all. Alex actually uploads. Okay, we're gonna quickly watch. We're gonna watch Snowy reactions because she is an almond mom that reacts to Alex. Frankie is either Tara or Mama Goob's MAGA husband. There's no other way. I did see that oh, oh my god. I did see that Mama Goob's MAGA husband made his Instagram private. So she definitely follows me. Hi, Mama. Hi, Mama Goob. Are you here? Are you one of the 20 people laughing at me? So true. Another true one. Frankie, come back and call me a loser again. Okay. Let's watch some Snowy.
Sandra Rodriguez has uploaded a new vlog.
By the way, I hate that hat that she's wearing. Why? Why is she wearing that? It's like so low down on her face. I know it's probably to keep the sun out of her face, but it's ugly.
Today, Sunday, July 20th. This is her Summerween vlog. We are going to be getting a healthy fall treat and
she sounds like an almond mom, if that makes sense.
Continuation of the Home Goods by
Oh, honey, you're not hungry. Just have an almond.
Viral Dr. Pepper. I keep calling it Dr. Pepper, Diet Coke Ghost Hunt. I'm already betting that this will be like exact copy paste of her last vlog, let alone just every vlog in general. It is beyond predictable.
Beyond predictable. It really is. What do we think about this tattoo? Like, what is the point of getting I'm so sorry to anybody who has a little tiny tattoo like that. Like, what's the point of getting such a tiny little tattoo? Is that the one she got with Nancy? Oh my god. In these shirts too. I don't have a huge bust, but I don't understand how she does it, Buck. Is Goob's Instagram video short or long? I have a guy here working on my electrical. It's like 10 minutes. I can go. Here, let me go there and we can watch it. No. None of the reactors are a healthy weight. They're either overweight or underweight. We're looking at you, Carrie. Alex is smaller than Priscilla, CST, Goob, and Cornella. That's so true. I think that's why they don't like her. Like, I say that a lot, but I really do believe that that is the reason why they don't like Alex, because she still has a chance of getting herself together. That's just what I think. And she doesn't work out in Coach high tops. Nella. Okay, we're gonna go to Mama Goob. Wait. What are we looking? Can I put the link? Can you put what link in here? I want to see. Priscilla put up a new channel? Excuse me? And they're calling me obsessed? Frankie, go get on your lady. Do you see her, Skrink? Like she's at the gym in quote unquote fashion, because they're not very fashionable, but quote unquote fashion sneakers. Coach. Oh my God, we need to go look. Oh, did she name it Priscilla P? I hope it gets taken down. Like all the ones that Ariel posted. Oh, gold Trump ones. Priscilla just posted. What's her new name? TCB. She named herself TCB. What the fuck is that? What did she post? It says this channel doesn't have any content. Does it say anything? Because it's not showing for me. She said, didn't she say she would always be under Priscilla P? It's really weird. And it's so funny that they are calling us obsessed and they can't let it go, to the point where Priscilla has made 3 different channels now at this point, and she's posting things like she's never going to give up and things like that. You're weird. Okay. We're going to watch the Goober girl. Okay.
Well, hello, beautiful people.
Number 1, why is she so close to the camera?
It's Mama Goob.
Oh my God. In her comments, like on one of the videos or on a post, someone was like, "You look like you need to get your teeth fixed." It's like she already has braces. Like, and she's had them for a couple years.
So, first thing right off the
Her husband thinks she's hot too, Moth Girl.
bat, I'd like to thank you all so much for being a part of this amazing community. Unfortunately, today I need to share an important update about my channel, and I want to be as
Her hair is actually looks really bad. I don't know. This is like an impromptu video or something.
transparent with you as possible, but yeah, you know the drill. So, recently, very recently, my channel received a few 18 copyright strikes from a single claimant over some of my recent it's sort of a variety of videos. You'll notice a lot of them I just privated today while I figure this out. So now these strikes, just so if in case you don't know, strikes are claims that the content uses someone else's material in some way that they believe infringes on their copyright.
The thing is, if they believe that it infringes on their copyright, no matter what you think, if they're the copyright owner, I think they get final say. The claimant is Alex. She says it later. Or she says it like now, I
But
think.
here's the thing. I strongly believe that my videos fall under fair use. And in my reactions, I always, as you know, annoyingly pause to share parenting tips, insight, dieting tips, my own perspective, things I've dealt with myself.
You can tell that she's reading off a screen. And none of this is from the heart. She probably put it into Chat GPT. And it's like I I think that she does pause a lot. I think that she does add a lot. I think she does actually transform the video. Um, I'm not the biggest fan of Mama Goob, but I do think in terms of Alexandra reaction channels, she was probably the most tame out of all of them. But the thing is, the landscape of YouTube is changing, and my channel might go away, and other channels that are under the reaction channel space might go away. It really depends. And that's just how things go. They ebb and they flow, and it happens. And that's true. I agree that at least she cams up, she shows herself. And that's not, I'm not saying like I'm coming on to cam up, but you know, I'm kind of hypocritical in that sense, but I do think at least she shows herself. She's not super vicious. She's um she's coming from the annoying mother-in-law point of view where she's saying things. She is a condescending asshole. Her husband is a piece of shit, racist man. Um But Goob is not the first one I would take down. That's for sure. I think that um Goob Goob kind of can also handle criticism. Tara, yeah, she's racist as well. And when her and her husband did the video, um, did the video where they were talking about the ladies at Walmart. Sorry, I had to clear my throat. Talking about the ladies at Walmart, I do think that their racist opinions were coming out, and I you can kind of feel that as a dog whistle type situation where they're not outright saying something, but you can feel it in the air that that's how they feel. Tara, does anybody remember when she, like around Christmas time of whatever year, she was talking about how her husband got her equipment to like a microphone and a camera, and she was going to cam up all the time, and she came for one video cammed up, and then she couldn't take the heat and decided to stop camming up. If you're going to sit there and relentlessly mock another person and the way that they look, you can cam up. If we already know what you look like, why aren't you camming up? Nella, Tara, and Priscilla, they have every excuse in the book why they're not camming up, but it doesn't fly. Mama Goob has an actual career, unlike Tara, unlike Priscilla. I mean, she's not going to be affected. She's in Australia, whatever. And then Nella, who knows what's going on with her? Oh, well, like I think this is part of the problem. The fact that they are basing someone else's worth, Alex, on the way that she looks. when none of them are conventionally attractive. So, and a lot of the people that listen to them, their profile pictures aren't showing conventionally attractive women. So the thing is, they are basing someone else's worth on their weight and how they look, but they're not willing to admit that they don't think much of themselves and they don't think much of their viewers. The same way that I will bang this drum until the cows come home, but when Priscilla says things about fat women, especially things like she would unalive herself if she woke up in the morning and looked like Alex, I think that that is doing more harm to the women watching her than Alex ever did to them, lying about her size or photoshopping her photos. I think that saying outright, I would unalive myself if I looked like you. I think that that's a lot more pointed and something that's going to cause a lot more of an internal battle with yourself than watching someone else edit their photos. My favorite is they post photos of themselves on Reddit and they say, there's no way that Alex is 230 pounds. Look, I'm 230 pounds and I am, you know, look at how I look. And then people are like, you don't look much different than Alex. I mean, they try and post photos of themselves to get praise and saying, "Oh, you don't look anything like Alex. You're so much smaller. You're so much better." And they actually look bigger than Alex. It's Eee! Yeah. Alvin did say that. I miss the one girl who was so stupidly confident about when she had the sleeve and she made that post like, I may have had a sleeve and I might not be losing weight and I might be stuck at 50 pounds down after my weight loss surgery, but at least I'm trying. And that's more than Alex can say. It's like, well, whoop-de-doo for you. You're trying and allegedly Alex isn't. And now you're both in the same boat. Like, good for you. Like, they like to compare themselves to Alex. And I feel like that's so sad. That's just not something that I would want to ever do because I don't want to be like Alex. And I don't think that being like Alex is anything to strive for, or being better than Alex is some bar I need to reach. And the thing is, they will become irate if you say that they're jealous or they're upset or, you know, they're mad that she has something that they don't have. And I know I've said this many times before. It comes across like they actually are very upset that she has what they don't. And it's not to say that her life is perfect. It's not to say that her marriage is perfect. It's not to say any of that. But I think that with them, there's an element of her having one or multiple things that they want, them being mad that she got it, even though they perceive her as a terrible person, and due to that, they want to take it away from her or knock her down a couple pegs to make them feel like they got one over on her or they're better than her. It's a lot of this, a lot of couldn't have kids. And I have a lot of sympathy for people who want to have children and are unable to have children. I really do. Um, but someone else having a baby doesn't cause you to not be able to have one. It's not like it doesn't work like that. So, in my opinion, if you believe in karma, which a lot of them constantly mention karma, but if you're wishing for someone else to be unsuccessful having children, how do you think that translates into your own journey trying to become a mother in a karmic way? Do you think that that's, a good idea? I don't know. And the ones that say they have children, and sometimes I doubt that they do because I can't imagine having children and acting the way that they do, but um some of them say they already have children and they describe themselves as perfect parents basically. Or, and this is even worse, they talk about how much better their children are than Anderson. When we're talking about an innocent baby, I saw someone say something horrible about Anderson, and I can't remember what it was, but because I really was horrified when I saw it. Did they call him a name? They called him something. It just doesn't make sense. That was my friend deal with it, who can't deal with it. She taught her daughter into independent play while she sat her big ass, 280-pound ass. Um, and I'm not saying anything about people who are 280 pounds. I'm just saying because she talked about how big Alex was, and Alex is apparently the same size as her now. But that was deal with it. My good friend deal with it. Oh, Nella. What Planet Fitness do we think she's going to? Okay, this really pissed me the fuck off. This deal with it and the breastfeeding thing. This bitch, when she said that people who don't breastfeed by choice don't deserve to be mothers, and that's just my opinion. That's not an opinion, asshole. That's not an opinion. That's you being a dick. Like, that's you being misogynistic and uh, a self-loathing woman. She sounded like she was choking anyway. She can choke, and it sounds like she already was. But she really got me with that one when she said that women who don't want to breastfeed shouldn't have children. She's, yeah, she's a piece of shit for that one. Absolutely none of her business. None of her business. None. Okay, so let's get back to Mama Goober.
To help us all navigate family life, life as a dieting person, and just
Who needs advice from Mama Goob? Raise your hand if you need advice. Okay, Frankie, where's your hand? Yeah, deal with it. Went running scared. She couldn't handle any type of backlash. People come into the Alex reaction channel space and think that if they're as vicious as they come, that they'll just be accepted with open arms and nobody's going to mess with them. And then we really threw their game off because they had that and they don't have it anymore.
To chit chat and snark back and forth, right? That's what YouTube is for. So I really believe this adds value and meaning for you, my incredible audience. So I'm working hard to resolve this through through YouTube's dispute process. So I really like to keep this channel thriving. I'm also learning how to make
But according to Laura Bell, Goob is not doing this for money. I'm sure. I'm sure she isn't. Goob talks all the time about how she's jealous of the money that Alex makes online. So I don't believe that for a minute. Goob definitely is doing this for the money.
new reaction videos even better. Like maybe instead of us having to torture ourselves through one of these whole videos, maybe we'll just talk about bits and pieces and I'll
It bothers me when they say torture themselves. Tara has said that. Nella has said that. Priscilla has said that. If it's torturous to you, why are you doing it? If it's torture to watch Alex's video, why are you doing it? Nobody's asking you to. Nobody's telling you to. Nobody needs you to. It's very bizarre.
summarize it for you. Because frankly, I don't believe in
It's not a TV show. She goes to Home Goods, she goes to the beach, and she goes to the pool. What are we summarizing? What kind of it's going to be a 3-minute summary. What kind of shit is that?
I believe in things were meant to be. Maybe this was meant to be. Maybe we're reacting to her word for word here is not what I think would be best, I guess. I don't know. But
You don't think it would be best? What? Like, but why? I mean, okay. I feel like with a reaction channel, if it's not like a TV show, I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy, but I just don't think that it would work summarizing what's going on with Alex. You would have to summarize her entire week's full of videos, or you would have to summarize her and other people's videos. Like, there's no way that you can make a 30-minute video or even a 10-minute video summarizing one of Alex's 20-minute videos.
either way, for now, I'm not going anywhere. Okay? It's going to be a hard fought fight, but I'm not going anywhere. And
I'm not going anywhere. I'm here for you, members. I have a ton of clothes that I need to try on.
I'm really excited to keep creating videos and inspiring to support all of you beautiful people out
Inspiring. Who is inspired by Mama Goob? Please let me know.
there. So I'm going to close this section because I also want to talk about her most recent video, but I do want to sincerely thank you for standing by me. You are the heart of this channel. I'll keep you posted. But in the meantime, Alex is not going to stop us from doing what we do. So
Alex is not going to stop us from doing what we do. Flash to her being unable to post this to her own YouTube, and she had to post it to Instagram. Okay, Mama Goob.
let's just talk and summarize her last video, and we'll just chit chat about it for a minute. Okay, so as you know, she uploaded this morning, as she always does on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. And she starts her day by gracing us with her morning routine for skincare, for products she's trying to shill. So, she's also planning another beach.
So this is literally all I can think of when I see Mama Goob. Okay. Even the bottom tooth. Oh no. Anyway, it's Sid from Toy Story. I can't share it. Okay. So we're going to.
Trip with
So what do
mom.
we think about?
Yeah.
Are we continuing? Oh, look at this. This is really cute. Someone screenshot this. Are we continuing to look at Mama, or do we want to move on to Snowy reactions? Let's see. Oh my gosh. Oh, somehow I got stuck and I couldn't see comments for a minute. All right. Oh, Frankie, you came back? Oh my God. How the F would she be bottle propping? He can hold his own bottle. Who? No idea who this woman is, but nice try. You don't know who Mama Goob is? Frankie. Her entire family is obese, but she's online making content about how she's going to help people be slimmer. Does Frankie not know who Mama Goob is? Now we're pretending to not know who Mama Goob is. I'm wondering who she meant. Frankie. I I don't know. Snowy's kind of boring. Carrie. Yeah, Carolina. Her family Oh my God, her husband. Her husband is a real hot mess. Is Frankie Papa? Are you, are you Papa Goob, Frankie? I truly believe that Frankie is Tara. They sound as butthurt as Tara. He really all I could think about was that here, I'm gonna show you Carolina. I'm gonna show you Gooby's husband because she did a video with him. This video of her that pops up immediately is terrifying. This is like cracking me up. I need to. Is this the Laura Bell? I think Tissue had an AI voice, or she sounded like she had no teeth. No, but are you Laura Bell or Laura Bell? Are you MAGA Laura Bell? Or are you just Laura Bell and we like you? Here's our stud Papa Goob. That thumbnail.
Kristen, this is a slice of Americana that I bet you wish you didn't have to witness.
Look at him.
That's hair. Well, you didn't grow up.
Oh my God, do I have that photo? If I did, I would show it, but I don't know if I have it. This is our guy. Does she ever make it so that they're like on the screen only? Okay.
No, but yeah, this was interesting.
This is Papa Goob. This is our alpha male. This is who everyone should strive to find. Papa Goob. Papa Goob. Carolina, before she got her gastric bypass, she had the sleeve, and the reason why she had her heartburn is because she was eating cookies in bed. Wasn't that it, T-Dub? I hate this mentality. Poor Yar. Poor Yar. How is he poor? There's literally nothing about the man that's poor. There's nothing about, if she says poor Papa Goob, the man has a friggin' trailer, a boat, he drinks beer. I mean, he's got this one waiting on him hand and foot. She's making him Italian meals and things. She's an accountant. She probably has a better job than he does. On and on and on. And she's talking about poor Yar. Fuck her. And then she says, I worked full time. My husband worked full time. And I still did everything for the kids. And my husband didn't do shit. Well, that's your fucking problem, lady. That is what you allowed for yourself because you didn't think you deserved any better. But that doesn't mean that everybody else has to handle that too. And everybody else has to deal with that. Fuck no. The food bill has to be insane. Oops. This part right here, Carolina, I have no idea. But when I saw Papa Goob, like when I saw Mama Goob and the way that she talked, I assumed that she had some Adonis husband. But when she showed him, holy shit. I just can't even imagine. A photo. She's an Italian. She's not an Italian. She's an Italian. Her food bill definitely does have to be through the friggin' roof with those sons of hers. And you know what? While we're at it, Goob wants to always talk about what Alex is wearing. When this woman has a picture of herself at her husband's, for her son's homecoming in a MILF t-shirt. And she has her son on one of her videos talking about, I would never associate with you if you wore that tank top. She wears MILF t-shirts and you're willing to associate with her to take pictures for your homecoming? Exactly. And look at her when she was younger. She has photos of herself when she was younger, and she was no smaller than Alex is. Hold on, where is she?
Good morning,
Oh,
beautiful
God,
people.
come on. She has photos of herself here. That's her grandma. She's not much smaller than Alex. Actually, I don't think she's smaller than Alex at all. Oh, this is Laura Bella. Laura Bell. Why did you think you had to make another name to come in here? Laura Bell. Go wash some dogs, okay? And shut up. Yeah. Goober. Okay, Laura Bell, you know what? The thing is, Alex is a normal person. Her still associating with her father does not make her that, in my opinion. And anybody else can disagree with me. I don't think Alex is perfect and I don't think she's great. I don't really like her that much. I think that her content fucking sucks, but I think that there's a big difference between someone supporting that behavior and someone being so starved for attention from their father that they do something that they think will help that relationship. And if you want to keep talking about PDF file supporters, okay, Laura Bell, fuck you. How about that? Because if you want to come in here and talk about anything, you should be why don't you use your own username instead of coming in here with some fake shit username trying to say, hello, how's it going? Well, good for you. Like, you can definitely, you're entitled to your own opinion, but coming in here and saying that I'm supporting somebody that supports a PDF file, not quite. I really like that is not what anybody is and talking about half the time. And when they do talk about it, they're talking about it because they got challenged in something. Priscilla is a PDF file supporter. And so is Laura Bell if she's MAGA. From all of the things that have come out, anybody who voted for Trump is actually a PDF file supporter. So, Laura Bell, that makes you. Laura Bell, who did you vote for? Who'd you vote for, Laura Bell? Well, wait. So true. There's a fucking obsession with it. It's disgusting. It actually is. And then none of it is actually about that, because if you actually cared about victims, you wouldn't be shouting from the rooftops what happened to this poor girl and putting it all over the internet when you don't know her and you don't know anything about her. Tell us who you voted for, Laura Bell. Was it Trump? Because I would say that on the scale of 1 to PDF file, Alex's dad is way down there compared to the person that you voted for, Laura Bell. Okay, who'd you vote for, Laura Bell? Who did you vote for? I don't know who you know. I don't care who you know. No point. What are you talking about? Tell us who you voted for, Laura Bell. It's a simple question. That's the last thing we'll say about Laura Bell. But anyway, Mama Goob was bigger than Alex back in the day. And actually, Laura drives around in one of those Dumb and Dumber vans that's dressed up as a dog. But this is our girl, Mama Goob. Just wanted to let everybody know that Mama Goob was just as big as Alex back in the day. And look at her exploiting her child. That's gross, Laura Bell. Obviously, you're the one who thinks about him all the time, not me. Like, we literally weren't talking about him at all. It's like, it's actually funny to me that people who are the ones who continually bring up this man are the ones that saying that everybody else is obsessed with him. It's very strange. Obviously, you are the ones that are obsessed with him. She did say that, T-Dub. She said that she lived with her mom because she couldn't afford her own apartment and because she was so young when she had Goob. He is cute, though. What happened? No, just kidding. She's such a good mom. We stan a mom like Goob. And then she said that okay, get ready for this. Mama Goob is strict Catholic, and she allows her son's girlfriend to live with them. But she doesn't agree with people leaving the house with their baby before they're baptized. But she's got her son living in wedlock in her house. Living out of wedlock. Is that what you say? Out of wedlock? Anyway. So, okay. Who do we want to go to next? Do we want to look at a little of Snowy reactions? She's kind of like a bore, though. But okay, we'll go to Snowy. We'll do one more, and we'll do Snowy. That's crazy. I would be so sad to send my baby to daycare at 6 weeks. Oh, the subreddit. Yes, let's do it. Let me see. Am I logged in? Can you read Reddit if you're not logged in? Oh, you know what? I made an account just for this. Yeah, let's do the subreddit. Okay. There's a post about Wawa. Hold on. Front and center. Oops. Wait. Here's a post about Wawa. Alex and Nasty Nancy, aka Wawa Spirits, are PDF file supporters and apologists. Never forget that. They can strike as many channels as they want. Karma has already found them both. What's up with this karma shit? What are they talking about? And they couldn't love Wawa Spirits more than they do. They love her so much. And it makes me laugh. Alex is a 400-pound miserable glutton. Is this the same person that Yes, this is the same person that the comment that I read earlier. Who is on the verge of another blood clot by the looks of her varicose veins in this vlog. Who says that? Her false reality she's created for herself is falling apart. The staged performative life she puts out on the internet is crumbling right before our eyes. She can't handle the truth, so she's trying to silence everyone. Her phony contract roommate has one foot already out the door because the money she promised him is fading. What? How would anybody know this? Now Alex is in a panic because the baby she hoped would fix her dying channel is the very real reason she's about to lose everything. Then we got Nancy, who is also known as Wawa Spirits, an old hag in her 60s with no life, busy on the internet reporting everybody. Oh my gosh. Nancy is a loudmouth POS who knowingly put her daughter around a predator with his junk hanging out and is the reason for Alex's childhood obesity. These two are the most vile, disgusting, trashy bitches. Go ahead and try for another pop. Channels are to blame for your pathetic failure and lack of success. Wow, you're more delusional and narcissistic than I thought. You're losing at life because of you. Nobody else. My God. Talk about being triggered. These people are wild. Wawa, you are riling them up. Their karma is being trapped in those bodies and only having each other. Can you imagine? Exactly. They both have a shit ton of health problems and secretly hate each other. Neither of them have anyone else because people realized who they were and left. Sucks to be them. What a pointless, miserable existence. You gotta be kidding me. Yes, we ride at dawn for Wawa. Absolutely. Nancy has been alone since Roger and Alex never had Yar. It was always an agreement for the money, which is running out. God, can you imagine being so awful? 280 pounds, my fucking ass. Literally as big as the tablecloth. How, though? How is she as big as the tablecloth? She looks 400 plus here. Her ass certainly looks around 280. Miserable people in this thing. Honestly, the most miserable losers I've ever seen. Reaction channels. She knows the power in numbers behind the reaction channels. We ain't got no quit. Would love to see her try to take Alan Roberts down. Why are they so obsessed with Alan Roberts? They're so mad that they want Alex's relationship to be terrible. They want her relationship to be bad because they can't handle her having anything better than they have it. Oh my God. This move suspicious person needs to be placed on a watch list. Yar is an a-hole. He needs to stop acting like he comes from money and humble himself, turning his face up at the outlet. Boy, you clearly forgot where you were before Alex's money. Honestly, the entire segment of them walking through the Wayfair outlet rubbed me the wrong way. Alex was excited at first until she realized it wasn't Target or Walmart cheap prices. But Yar, though, if you watch him from the time they got in there until they left, he was acting so arrogant and rich. Like all this markdown secondhand stuff is so junky and beneath him. It was all hideous. So it was all ugly. Who cares? He didn't like it. What's wrong? Like, that's the thing. If somebody started out humble and made money, they're not allowed to have an opinion on furniture at a place, or else they're being arrogant and quote unquote rich. They're mad that they have money. Just say you're mad that they have money and let it go. Goob probably would for the money, though. Goob is very money motivated, but nobody would want to watch her life because what would her life be? Her life is serving her husband and her stupid boyfriend. Oh my God. Her husband and her stupid sons. Where am I coming from with husband or with boyfriends? Okay. Oh, it's sorted by best. New. Reaction channels aren't the reason why you've lost views and why your channel is dying. You are the move suspicious again. I'm so serious. Someone please check on move suspicious. She's pissy because she's past her expiration date and got moldy, cheesy, chunky, and funky. Oh, that's gross. Yup, just because reaction channels go, I'm still not watching her channel. Who cares? My Dixie Wrecked is awful. What the dumb fuck doesn't realize is that the reaction channels that kept her barely relevant in 2025. If it wasn't for the reaction channels, her channel would have been dead 2 years ago. Krusty was giving one of the Rhode Island mansions tips on how to do their flowers. Does anybody remember that when she was Vlogmas and they were at a Rhode Island mansion? And fucking Tara was like, really? This would look better. Who needs floral advice from fucking Tara? Nobody. Nobody asked for that. Nobody needs it. Oh my Lord. Mama Goob's channel got 18 copyright strikes. If this is an abuse of the copyright system, then I don't know what is. But they are totally fine with Jane emailing everybody that Alex so much as looks at their business or reads their fucking book. She's fine with that. I hope all the reaction channels take Mama Dukers to court over this and fight back. You have to be kidding me. They're, oh my God, they're so mad, T-Dub. Like it definitely activates them. Krusty, they want to take screenshots of Yar's old accommodations 5 years ago, but so sue me if I go and take a screenshot from Tara's husband's open Instagram where he bragged about making comments on Alex's page. Far be it for me to go to his page and take screenshots of his house. Actually, not his house, his mother-in-law's home that looks like a hoarder house. So I'm not allowed to do that, but they're allowed to go and take screenshots of Yar's old apartment from 5 years ago when he was like 25. Okay. Okay. If this stunt she has pulled today doesn't scream of insecurity and a guilty conscience for her recent actions, then I don't know what does. She's such a miserable person, living such a miserable life, and it shows. What the fuck about you? What about you? Like, seriously, they are all the most miserable people on fucking earth, and they want to talk about other people? Just wait until she finds her channel can be in danger of being terminated for using the copyright striking system. Okay. I don't think that Alex is worried about losing her channel. Laura Bell, what the you are clearly obsessed, Laura Bell. You need to get a life. Like, seriously, quickly. I hope this backfires horribly. They talk about being such great people, but all I ever see is them wishing her the worst. I've never seen them wishing her anything but the worst. I know the end result, but I'm confused. Copyright strike implies original material has been misused. I blocked her, Wawa. I banned her. Because someone else banned her and she came back. How the fuck did that happen? And what about fair use, which allows the limited use of copyrighted material with the permission from the without permission from the copyright holder? Any legal eagles? Are those familiar with how YouTube works in this capacity? They want Anderson taken away so bad. And it's unbelievable. One person the other day, they were like, someone made a comment about how like they don't like Alex, but they don't support getting him taken away or whatever. And a bunch of people were commenting like, we don't want him taken away. We just want him to be with her sister-in-law or whatever. Like, as if Yar's brother and his sister-in-law already have 3 kids, and they're gonna somehow decide that they're gonna take in Anderson. How exactly? That doesn't make any sense. YouTube content is automatically protected by copyright when it gets uploaded. However, these reaction channels are creating transformative content, e.g., providing education or commentary or changing the original significantly to be fair use. So the channels that would be in trouble are any that would directly upload Alex's entire video. So Priscilla? Like, please sue and ask for discovery. What is wrong with these people? Like, are they getting all of their legal advice from Alan Roberts on the internet? Like, let's all stop watching all of Alex's socials, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and anything else she's on. I already stopped following her on all of them a long time ago. Let her see that we won't stand for her lying, copyright striking, PDF supporting fake lifestyle. Get her offline and maybe pay more attention to her son. Who's with me? 2 people. 2 people are with you. And then, it drives me crazy. Shut up, stray cat. You are so funny. Laura, now it's time for some cardio. Nella will say she'll be letting it run, and then she'll pause to say, sorry, I'm not saying a lot, you guys. I'm just listening. Maybe listen and then come on and give your fucking opinion. Yes, there's a Discord. It's still alive and well. And yes, they changed their rules recently. So they're blaming Alex and they don't even understand what's going on. Scram! Get away from her. That one. That's how I make them sound. Oh my God. Laura Bella, you're obsessed. Like, oh my God. Oh my goodness. How pathetic. Oh my God. What a bad screenshot that is. What is Mrs. Snowflake channel? Never in my life. Hi. No, there was never another Reddit created for the reactors. Alex, you're a coward who hides behind your agency to silence critics. You are S vile human being, shitty mother in a fake married age where your so-called husband is under contract. You lie to your viewers, out your weight, when in reality you are closer to 300. You think taking down reaction channels will silence us? All you have done is strengthen our resolve to expose the fake, nasty, and evil human being you are. Stray cat. Please. I can't. I can't with you. You abuse your dog and neglect your child. That's something obvious to all. You are living a lie, and no matter how many reaction channels you strike down, God will judge you in the end. Is this like, what is wrong with these people? God will judge you in the end. Your dad abandoned you as a child, and yet knowing he is a PDF file, you try to have a relationship with you. You are pathetic and contribute nothing the humanity. Excuse me. Yes, I know. This is weird. Like calling me pressed and makes four or five different new YouTube accounts to talk about me. Yikes. Striking pretty much all of the reaction channels has lit a fire under all the people. Under people. The reason this page and others exist is because people were tired of being silenced. At least the reactors gave us an outlet to vent. I think she's made a mistake because now people will have nowhere to go except back to her comment section. Her and her mods are going to be working overtime to try and keep up with all the negative comments now. Whew. All right. Laura needs to get a fucking life. Like, trying to talk about me, and you are the one that's creating multiple accounts on a Tuesday night to try and talk to us. Just watch us. You can still watch when you're banned. Yeah, it's really sad. People are crazy. And this is really over the line. Like, snarking is one thing. Talking about, laughing about someone is one thing, but actually going to these lengths is very strange. It's something that I'm really confused about when it comes to them. Exactly, Skrink. Like, I'm blocked on Reddit. I don't talk on Reddit. I don't talk on their YouTube pages because they all blocked me and they obviously don't want to don't want me to talk. So I just talk on my own page. They can make a comment about me, but obviously Laura Bell has an obsession with me and with Alex's dad. So she was buying views for years and no one struck her channel. The nerve. YouTube is a two-way street, dukers. What makes them think that they can strike her? Strikes are for copyright, right? Like, they don't own the copyright on what she said. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, this is between Laura Bell and her 75 accounts and this is eye-opening. Alex's management company just stroked my favorite channel, Mavis and Mutthead. They said they are now even more motivated to keep going. I really hope they don't get terminated. Let me check and see what Mavis and Farthead said. Because they are... I can't stand those two. Their voices drive me crazy. Mavis and Mutthead. Let's see. Where did Mavis and Mudhead say that? Oh. They made a... I don't know, Karen. What's the other one's name? Karen and I can't think of what the other Mavis and Mudhead lady is. But the way I don't know, Karen. Oh, Alexandra. I don't think Priscilla. Ruth. That's it. Thank you, Wawa. Karen is very fitting. Very fitting name. This is so true because Priscilla would brag about how much she made on YouTube, but she couldn't even learn how to edit at all. Nothing. She didn't want to know how to edit. It was very strange. Oh, maybe it's my head. Damn, she just got all this time since Anderson is daycare to strike all these channels. Lame ass bitch. Go get your kid from daycare and actually spend time with him. Move Suspicious is very weird. She's so like, I just want to read her comments. Like, this is very strange behavior. The real her is what she showed on TikTok in 2020, 2021, in her live streams and on her podcast with Nancy. She's trashy, disrespectful cunt with zero manners or morals. She's foul, farts, burps, curses like a drunken sailor, has a nasty attitude, and is racist. But if you ask Laura Bell, all of these things are okay because she lives in the US and she has a different opinion, and that is okay. I've never seen Move Suspicious, Moth Girl, but whew, she's one of the worst that I've seen. Maybe I have seen her and I just don't remember the username. Her day is coming. Like, these are all very ominous, very strange things to say. I'd be worried if this person lived near me. This girl has blamed everybody else her entire life, never sees her own faults in anything. She actually believes that if she gets them all taken down, somehow her channel will skyrocket again. Who said that? As big as a tablecloth. Where? Right? She's not allowed to fart. She's not allowed to belch. These normal human things. Alex is a disgusting cunt for doing it. It's like an overblown version of a slam book. Like, that Regina George is a stupid slut or whatever. I can't remember the exact quote, but Laura, come back and chat. So, okay. Oh, and that person yesterday who wrote that post about not bringing this to CPS and giving Alex the benefit of the doubt blocked me, so I couldn't reply back to you. Also, that was in fact Wawa and that group infiltrating that entire post, downvoting and commenting. Funny how only a day later, after the allegations, all reaction channels got strikes. They hate when we bring this up. They report our posts when we speak too much truth. Talk about filters and her weight all we want, but bring up her pedo father and child neglect, we get heavily attacked. What the fuck? Laura Bell is a demonic doll. She curses like a sailor. After calling her a cunt, they say she curses like a sailor and she's a terrible woman. Like, that is the part, like, I have to read it again. A trashy, disrespectful cunt with zero manners or morals. You're calling somebody a cunt and you're saying they have zero manners or morals. Foul, farts, burps, curses like a drunken sailor. After you call her a cunt. That's bizarre. Move suspicious is suspicious. Anderson never had colic. She only said that for sympathy because it doesn't match the stories or vlogs. We have eyes. She was prop feeding him and not burping him, so he was upset in his stomach, spitting up constantly. She was giving him grape water to make him drowsy. Does grape water make you drowsy? How ironic, a 400-pound whale telling people what to eat to lose weight, and a horrible, lazy, neglectful, unfit mom who has avoided her son like the plague since he was born, giving motherly advice about napping. This lady is wild. Right? I thought grape water was for gas too. I didn't know that knocked you out. He's just farting and going to bed. He's like, finally, I can fart. That's why I've been so afraid for his safety. It's just like when people were watching Ruby Frankie on her YouTube channel abusing her kids, and everyone tried to report it, but nothing happened until the kids were found extremely malnourished with wounds. Then she got convicted and went to prison. Or with Emily Kaiser, everyone told her to get a gate around her pool, but she refused. And now her husband is being charged because the cops found something on the camera to incriminate him of neglect, and their 3-year-old son drowned. It's awful to watch these influencers who think they're playing God. Who thinks they're playing God? Because they have money. Anyway. Or a large following online. They think they're above criminal charges or consequences. I've watched Alex's vlogs this entire year and have been terrified for Anderson. Yet most blow it off like she's just an idiot when I see the evil in her. This is so weird. Oh, she answered our question. Yes, gripe water can make babies sleepy. That's from AI, though. How would she know this? Did Alex ever talk about grape water? I don't know what these people's problems are. Why they're talking about Emily Kaiser, why they're bringing Emily Kaiser into this at all. She literally lost her son. It's fucking terrible. That's the worst punishment you can possibly think of for making the mistake of not having a pool fence. Obviously, the baby paid with his life, that there was no pool fence present. That is terrible. I feel horrible for her. I feel horrible for Brady. I think that it's insane that this is even a topic of conversation when we're talking about Alex, because it's not even close to relevant. And I think that people need to stop making up their own opinions about what actually happened, because how would this person know that they found something on the camera that is incriminating him anyway? Nobody knows that. I don't know if they came out and said that, but from what I've read, it's just that they made a recommendation that they should charge him. I hate saying this, but they would be happy if something happened to Alex. They would be happy. They wouldn't be upset. Nothing would make their day faster than hearing that something happened. And that's really sad to me. Excuse me. And okay, so how do they know that Anderson's not rolling over? We see literally nothing of this child. We see occasional moments. We see blips of moments. They just don't, they assume things and they make things up. And then they present it as fact. And it's just frustrating because I've said it before, I'll say it again. I don't like Alex. But that's just not cool. The fuck? Thank you. I fully trust your insight and judgment as well. You seem to be very knowledgeable in childhood requirements and such. It's very frustrating as a mother. This person is a mother. That's scary. To just sit by watching this all play out and unfold, because I've seen the abuse and damage from the beginning, which honestly has only gotten worse. Before, she wasn't supporting his head in the carrier. She let his neck just flop around. She was leaving him on the kitchen counter in the dock tot and walking away. She was bouncing him hard at only 2 months old when Yar went to Army. She was pissed that she had to rock him as a newborn. She was leaving him in poopy diapers, giving him a rash, leaving him in a motel room alone in Florida at only 6 months old, taking him to meet her CR father, leaving Anderson in tight pajamas, covering his hands and feet, swaddling him so he wouldn't move way past the age, well into 7 months old, because she didn't want him to wake up, keeping him in a room with a door blocker while she's downstairs napping, not monitoring him or knowing he could accidentally suffocate. I mean, the list goes on. What? Hi, Blossom. Yeah, us too. They want Anderson to be behind, and it makes them happy to think about that. They think, they have this notion that anybody who doesn't like them loves Alex, is Alex's mother. Like, I don't agree with someone getting out and out bullied in this way. We see just this one this is one person that I'm looking at their page, and I'm seeing the things that they've said. And this person is, their whole account is saying horrible things. She's a miserable, unlovable narcissist. I mean, imagine saying that about somebody. Now, listen to this. Thank you. I sincerely appreciate that. As a mother, I have 2 boys, and I cannot just stand by watching this happen to a sweet, innocent baby. I wouldn't forgive myself or sleep at night if I saw someone abusing a child in this way, and just remain quiet on it because it ruffles feathers. This is a sensitive topic that many don't like to address. They want to laugh and keep lighthearted. I get that. We can snark and crack jokes, but I draw the line when I watch vlog after vlog of actual documented abusive behavior over and over again, just being swept under the rug because it's too touchy of a subject. Notice reaction channels being taken down and the Wawa group getting triggered, not over Alex's filters or weight. They get upset when we call out the bottle propping, driving with Anderson while vlogging, extended napping, taking Anderson to visit a PDF file. When we bring up child neglect, that's when they get upset, and many on here start backing down from things they've said due to not wanting the drama. But I won't just let this happen to an innocent child. I will stand on every word I've said because it's true. Alex is purposely delaying Anderson because she doesn't want to deal with him. Just because she's not beating him doesn't make this abuse any less harmful. Actually, making him sleep to the point of being immobilized is sickening and worse. But because it's under the radar, people dismiss it. What the fuck is she talking about? This person is literally watching something, making up, and then stating it as fact and becoming irate over the fact that people aren't listening to them. It's wild. If I could take a nap, why not? Wouldn't you take a nap? Maybe I'm the crazy one. I would take a nap if I could. Isn't data aggravating another crazy one? I feel like there's so many crazy, unhinged weirdos on this that it's just Big Mama is real mad. The truth always comes to light. She can't hide from her lies anymore. Oh, look, I told you all. It's probably her management company. They're losing money, so they're going to try and get all of them shut down now. Nope. CST said it's Heifer striking their channels using her LTBF LLC bullshit. Yes, that's what she's doing. She's the worst. It's pathetic, actually, because if I had an 11-month-old, you'd have to use actual physical force to get me away from him. Imagine how sad your life has to be to put your little baby in daycare just to sit glued to your computer all alone, blocking channels. Joke's on her. That's concerning. That's weird. I'm sorry to tell you. You'd have to use physical force to get you away from your baby? I think these people need to realize that mothers can exist outside of their children. I love my children dearly. But if I'm getting time away from them, you don't have to pull me away, pry me away. I'm like, here you go. You can have them for this time. I'll go read a book. What the fuck? Like, who you need to physically pry her away from her life? She doesn't have children. Anybody who has children would not say that, in my opinion. And I don't know. These self-righteous moms that act like you can't ever leave your children are wacky. Let's see. I follow multiple anti-MLM creators who almost all have stories of surviving copyright strikes. They make sure to say, in my opinion. For fuck's sake, why doesn't Fat Lex ever get a strike for her multiple filters, lies, and gross things like vlogging on the toilet? That's not copyright violations. None of those are copyright violations. I just commented this down in the thread, but this is the devious stuff she's doing, like she's mafia. Her talent management agency lawyer and her LLC lawyer work directly with YouTube teams to help her to keep her shielded from getting any strikes on her videos. She pays the agency and her lawyer to game the system like the corrupt piece of human garbage she is. They think she's so powerful. Girl has sold her soul, but all she gets in return is money to self-destruct, to be mocked and hated on the internet, and to have the lusty fans like Wah, Amberlyn Reed, and the rest of her gang want to jump her bones. Wah, you're everywhere, girl. They are obsessed. Imagine Priscilla, like her channel gets taken down and she gets like a notification while she's doing someone's hair, and she's like, all right, I just have to quickly respond to this or else I'll forget. And I always respond to my clients. And then she's like, what the fuck? She'd be talking to him like, Tony dropped the remote. They are obsessed with Wawa though. Obsessed. And I love this so much. You are the talk of the town, Wawa. And I'm sure she would blame you. She'd be like, it's Wawa's fault. It's Wawa Spirit's fault that your hair got fucked up. I love this false equivalency. Okay, but why do all these people get their channels taken down in strikes, but Alex's is all good when she clearly locks her dog up in the car for over an hour? That has nothing to do with getting a copyright strike. Like, I don't agree with leaving the dog in the car, but how does that even make sense in what? Okay, whatever. Priscilla has that box black dye. Never trust a hairstylist with bad hair. She can't even do her own hair. Right? It has nothing to do with YouTube, Moth Girl. Leaving her dog in the car is one thing, which is terrible, not good, very bad. Something could happen to him and he could be scared, and it's just not cool to do that to your dog. But that's not what you would get copyright strike for. Like, they're saying like, how could you copyright strike Mama Goob when she's bottle propping or whatever? Like, that's not the same thing. Does anyone think the one asking about who everyone's favorite reaction channel because they want to know about why everyone hates Alex was just collecting channels to go after? I mean, what? How? Okay, whatever. That's such a strange thing. I feel like Tara, so I need to finish my sentence. That's a strange thing to say because you can just Google Alexandra Rodriguez reaction channel. Now you're turning on somebody from your own fucking group. This Mama Dukers crap. I know Priscilla's channel got taken down, so I thought I would watch Mama Goob instead, and I swear just yesterday she had several recent uploads just the past week or two about Mama Dukers, but all is a sudden her most recent one about her is 3 months old. What has this fat lard done to remove these videos? Oh my god. Stay mad, Dukers. Most of all, stay broke and desperate. This won't increase your views like you imagine. Good God. Whatever happened to the let them theory? I'm not a fan of Alex, nor do I watch her videos, but she should be worried about growing her channel and new content ideas since her little isn't under her care most of the time. What? Instead, she's worried about the reactors. If she stayed in her lane and worked on her channel, it wouldn't matter what reactors are doing and saying. Oh my Lord. Like, maybe she thinks that we will all start watching her videos, but after so long of not, I just can't give her the view time. Whatever will you do? I'm just... So, the community is going crazy. These people are nuts. They are angry at Alex for getting their favorite reaction channels taken down. Hi, Stephanie. We are discussing Gene Simmons. Gene Simmons is missing. We are putting out an APB on Gene Simmons. Priscilla, it doesn't matter if I'm going to have to make 100 channels. That's what I'll do. Sorry, my Australian accent is off as fuck. It's really bad, but when she says it, that's what I'll do. I sound like the crocodile hunter. Priscilla. Mrs. Moustache is very angry. She's mad. She is on her channel having a moment about how terrible Alex is for doing this to Priscilla. I hate Jasmine when she gets on shorts with her big fly eye sunglasses and her like ugly lipstick and her tarantula lashes and starts talking about being back, and she'll do it 5 or 6 times. This is authentic, original Priscilla P. Like, okay, Priscilla. And this is me. And it's definitely me. Like, who is imitating you? Come on. Since Ben. Yeah. She really was. Sit and spin. Sit and rotate. Isn't that Mrs. Mustache is mad because her extra money is down the tubes. Can't get her nails done anymore. She can't contribute. I do think that it's strange. Okay, so this has nothing to do with Alex, but it does have to do with Tara and Country Shade Tree. And the time that she was like, I don't work, like my husband works. I just make extra money on this and this. I don't have to do anything besides this extra money, and I don't have to contribute anything. In my opinion, like if I have kids that are not that guy's kids and they're all in school and most of them are in high school, I'm going and getting a job because I'm not going to rely on some man that is not the father of my children to support me. And when he's not supporting me, my mother is. She tried hard to say they weren't on Medicaid, but they are for sure. And what's really sad, I hate to get back on this, but She literally voted against her own best interests and her children's own best interests, and her and her husband went ahead and voted against that for whatever reason. And if her kids are getting SSI checks or SSDI checks or Medicaid or both, they're going to be losing it. And that's terrible for the kids because God knows that Tara can't take care of them. I mean, I feel bad for all kids that are going to be punished for their dumbass parents' choices. That just makes me sad. Big back Nella. Nella and her daycare. Did we ever get an update on the haps at Nella's daycare? Is it back? What was it called? TCAP? Is that it? TCAP? Something Academy. Yeah, Stephanie, Nella is actually very obnoxious. And okay, so cutting myself off to say Skrank, it really irritates me because we're seeing the gaslighting firsthand when they say, we're going to release the Epstein's files. And then they say, oh, wait, the Democrats messed with them. So we're not going to release them anymore because the Democrats messed with them. And they inserted Donald Trump in these as if he wasn't in them before. And now all of the Republicans are voting against them being released because the Democrats messed with them, not because they don't want them out, but because the Democrats messed with them. And instead of releasing the Epstein files, he's decided that now he's going to release the Martin Luther King Jr. files, even though his family is against it. It's just, none of it makes sense. Kappa, yes. Where did I get TCAP from? If I had one of my children in Nella's daycare, if I ever heard her talk the way that she talks on her channel, I don't care if it's directed toward my child or not, I would have them unenrolled so quickly, her coach shoes would spin. There is just there's no reason to talk like that when in public, when you are dealing with children. I understand that everybody has a private life and people are allowed to be on social media. But you know what? There's a way to conduct yourself when you are a teacher, and making fun of special needs students and talking about kids on the short bus and saying the R word, those are all things that aren't included in that. Filming kids at school, being an asshole to the kids that you're filming at school, showing yourself giving them McDonald's French fries and things like that and slushies, and you aren't feeding them healthy. You're not treating them right. It's just everything she does is terrible. Oh, they did? Recently? Now she's on her something like keto page, acting like she's some authority on keto. And all healthy eating. She's got high blood pressure, had to be on 7 medications, and she's eating enough cottage cheese for an entire Panera. Basically, Buck, no one is above reproach. If you are a teacher and you are, especially somebody that owns the establishment, you're going to have to hold yourself to a higher standard. They got Alvin taken down for whatever reason. They just wanted someone to bully and besides Alec, and they found that in Alvin because they knew that she wanted to be quote unquote one of them, and it just spiraled from there. They were taking joy and glee in treating some random woman they don't even know like shit, just like Alex. Not that I think, Alvin is anything great, but it just makes me feel bad. Nella's body looks just like Alex's. If she hasn't had any surgeries, her body looks like Alex's anyway. Yeah, they were awful to Alvin, and the fact that they thought that they could treat somebody like that, and well, I guess in their corner of the world they can treat someone like that and get away with it, but it's, even though I don't like Alvin and I think that Alvin was a complete weirdo, I think that I would never talk to another person the way that Nella talked to her, like she was garbage. I do think I thought it was so funny that Rebuilding went to Priscilla, went to Alvin and was sticking up for Alvin, then came to our Reddit to talk about how she was done with Priscilla and upset with Priscilla. Then she went back and tried to kiss Priscilla's ass again. And she was making the rounds. It was weird, like not that I don't know. Not that it mattered because Alvin was anonymous, but they wanted to out her. They kept saying, well, you need to tell us where you live, and you need to tell us this, and you need to tell us that. Why were you so afraid to tell us? Look at yourself right now. Of course, that's why she was scared. Rebuilding. Where are you at, Rebuilding? We miss you. Rebuilding was messaging me, and then she got mad at me because she said she was mad that I posted what she messaged me. Oh, it was the best of times. It was the worst of times. Rebuilding was like, I need some kind of community, man. I don't care what community it is, but I'm inserting myself into it. You know Alvin's name? What? I'm surprised Kiwi Farms. I don't go over there. I never go over to Kiwi Farms. Anyway, I'm so tired. This was such an eventful day. And it was a fun group chat, you guys. Like, this is so fun. I think it's funny, like, just thinking about the fact that Laura Bell came in here multiple times, making multiple accounts. And I really enjoy these lives. It's a lot of fun to hang out and talk to you guys. Oh. Yeah, I've missed you guys too. I feel like, if the channels are still around, I feel like fall will be less busy, but it's been so fun to get on here. And even though 20 people are laughing at me, I had fun. Thanks, Wawa. Thank you for being you. Thank you for all of your dedicated hard work. Thanks for being the best realtor in the Boston area, Nancy. We just love you. Wawa/Nancy/Alex/Mimi/Greta. I'm so happy. I can't wait to read more about all the things you've done. So, oh my gosh, Skrink, I can't with this. It's sad, but also I'm kind of ready for it to be over. I'm sad about it, but I also want it to be over. I don't know. Bye, Frankie. I hope you and your 19 friends that were laughing at me had a good time. Laura Bell. Laura Bell, you little stinker. That's Mother's Day 1. Bye, Nella. Bye, Move Suspicious. Bye, My Dixie Wrecked. Bye, Devon. I hope you find a new roommate situation. Bye, Mama Goob. Bye, Mama Goob's husband. Bye, Pissy Pants. I hope your new channel got deleted right away. Bye, Ariel. Bye, Papa Goob. Bye, everybody. Data aggravating. I'm gonna highlight that one. Bye, bitch. Bye, New Hampshire girl. She has taken in her bio again, you guys, by the way. She's taken again. I wonder if it's by the same person. Who knows? She won't post anything personal anymore. If anyone finds her actual Reddit account, let me know. Okay, bye.